Okay, hi there. I'm going to attempt to teach you Always Gold. Fair warning, this song has a lot of finger picking and I'm not very good at explaining finger picking. So I'm going to do the best I can, but it's, I taught myself guitar by ear, so I never really learned how to communicate this stuff all that well. So, but worst case scenario, I'll make sure you at least get all the chords, and you could strum it out if you have to. Yeah. So I guess we get started. Okay, so before I begin, my guitars are always tuned down a half step, but I'm capo to the 2nd fret, so if you're in standard tuning, just capo to the 1st fret, and you'll match me. And I'll call out chords more by their formations. I'm not going to transpose everything because it just seems more confusing. And I will explain chords more like in tablature form, because I think, from what I gather, that would be easier. So like an E would just be like a 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. So yeah, that being said, the beginning of the song actually starts on piano, and we're just going to skip the intro because I'm even worse at explaining piano than I am explaining guitar. So we'll just jump to the part where the guitar begins. And so in the beginning, the chords really revolve around an F, a C, a G, and an A minor actually. But I'm only playing part of the chord. I'm not really playing the full chord. So to explain that, the F would be X, 3, 3, 2, X, X. So I'm only really working on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. So. C, but again only on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. So it would be 3, 2, 0. Nothing else. So F, then C, then the G. I'm going to use 4 strings, so it would be 3, 2, 0, 0, and then I'm going to go to the A, which would be basically a power chord. So X, 0, 2, 2, X, X. So, and again, most of these chords are all revolving on the 2, 3, and 4 strings. So yeah, altogether it'd be F, C, G, A. And then the 2nd time around it'll go F, and then C, and then G, and then C. So those are the chords, pretty simple, and but they are finger picked out. So I'm going to show you the finger picking pattern here. I'll do the best I can. I'm going to play it slow and break it up as much as I can. But here's how it sounds just played normal. So that's basically how the pattern works, and so on the 1st chord, we're really just going to go 4, 3, 2 in that little F formation, and then you're going to release the 4th string, go from 2 to 0, and then do 4, 3, 2 again. So again, slower would be, and then normal speed. That to hop to the C. So okay, and then so once you're on the C, there's a bit of hammering there. So it'll go, and for that, once I'm on that C, I'm going 4, 3, 2 in the C formation. And then on the 3rd string, I'm pulling from 2 to 0. So I'll pluck the 2 with my right hand, and then pluck, off the fret from 2 to 0 with my left. So it just sounds like that. G, after that, it's... So for that one, it's going to be 3, then you're going to hammer from 0 to 2 on the 2, and then you go 4, 3. So... that to hop to the A. So and then once you're on the A, you're going to go 4, 3, 2, and then you're going to hammer from the 2 to the 4 on the 4th string. So from the G it would be okay, so all together. And on that one, all I'm doing is instead of going to the A, I'm just jumping back to the C. So. And then from that C, we're going 4, 3, 2. Let me try this right. So 4, 3, 2, and then on the 3rd string, we're hammering from the 2 to 3. And then so 2, hammer from the 2 to the 3 on the 3, and then open on the 4. And you go back through it. That's it. That's the finger picking. Hopefully that's clear enough. I don't know how else to go about it, so if that's incorrect, I'm sorry. Afterwards, we're going to get into the first, I guess we'll call it a chorus. And so the chords for the chorus are similar to the verse. It starts with an A minor, then it just goes to an E minor. And the E minor would just be, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0. So A minor, E minor, that F from before, C, G. But on this G you're actually going to go, which would be 3, 2, 0, 0, 3. So. It's played in that area is when you go from the A minor to the E minor, hold the 1st fret on the 5th string, so it'd be like, and it's going to go, so it'll hit it and then release it, so A minor, and then hold it, and then we're going to go to the F, and then the C, this time we're going to go cut the C out and go straight to the G. And then all together, strummed, it would be like this. Oh, I have a couple little licks in there that I forgot. When you're doing the F, to change from the F to the C, you go. You're gonna release again the go from 2 to 0 on the 4th string. So, and then a C. So, and then on the G, you're just going to release the, it'll go from 3 to 0 before you change back to the A minor. So, all together. After that, it goes back into the same chords as the verse, the opening part, but they'll just be strummed out. So this is how it would sound. So in that area, all I'm doing, same chords, and I'm just releasing, like, and transitioning from the F to the C. I'm releasing, I'm going from 2 to 0 on the 4th string. So, and then just kind of hammering up to that A minor instead of jumping straight to it. So. It again, so, and that's on the 5. I'm going from 0 to 1, and then 1 to 0, and then I go back to the F, and there I'm hammering from 0 to 3 on the 5 while in that G formation, and then C. So again, all together, F, C, G, the A minor, and then you go back to plucking. So that's all it is. Pretty simple. And then let's see. After that, we'll get into the, I guess, middle section. Alright, so for this middle section, I'll first give you all the chords, and then I'll kind of show you all the little hops it does in between the chords. And this area is palm muted, so instead of letting it ring, you're going to rest your palm down, you know, at the base of the strings and do the... And it's just to prevent it from ringing, just sounds a little more dead. Yeah, so in this section, a lot of the chords are really just on 2 strings. They're not full chords at all. But so it's going to start with a C, but it'll just be, you know, X, 3, 2, X, X, X. So just those 2 notes, and then we're going to go down to the G, and that's just 3, 2, and then X on the rest. So this. And then we're going to an A, and again it's a power chord of an A, so X, 0, 2, 2, X, X, and then we're going to an E minor, but that would be a power chord of it, so 0, 2, 2, X on the rest. Then this is going to be an F, but it's just 2 strings, so it'll be 1, 3, and then X on the rest. Back to the C, back to the G. So all together it'll be C, G, A, E, sounding a lot like Pachelbel right now, F, C, G, G again. So yeah, those are the the chords for this area, pretty simple. And then they kind of just have some little steps in there. So I'll play the steps first and then I'll explain what they are. So it's like this. So that's the rotation. So all I'm doing here on the C, it's just going from, so it's going on the third string, you're going from 2 to 3. So 2, 2, 2, 3, change. And then you're going to hit that twice, and then this change is a little different. So you're going to go from, you're going to hit the G standard, but when you change it, you're going to mute the second string. So it would be 3x 0, and then it's going to go 2, 4 on the fourth string. So you'll be like, then you're going to do that to lead up to the A. So, and then on the A, you're going to go 2 hits, then you're going to go on the fourth string 4, and then 5, and then down to the E. So, and on that one, from the E to the F, you're just going to go, then you're going to get 2 standard strikes, and then go, and that's really just on the second string, going from 2 to open. So, and then that was wrong chord, but it would be F. So that change is going 3 to open. So 2 to open on the E. Back up to the C. And that change is just going from, again, it's 2 strikes to the standard C. And then it's going 3, 5 on the third string. Into the G. And on there you're just going 2, 3 on the second string. 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. So anyway, that's those are all the leaps. So this next section, I am fine with where I am now bit. This one is it's the same chords as the first chorus, but it's strummed out. I mean plucked instead of strummed. So this is what it sounds like. So all it is let's see. So the A minor, which would be the first chord, you're going to strum it. And the way to transition between the two, so you're going to strum it out, and then on the fifth string you're going to go from 1 to 0, and then still holding the rest of the chord, just go fourth string, third string. So. Together, they'd be. And then when you're going to change, you're going to change to an E minor, and you're going to pluck the first and fourth string, and then you're going to just kind of descend through the notes. So, and then you're going to go 3, 2, 1. So together, those two would be. Again. is just the F from before. Strum it out, and then you're going to go 2 to 0 on the 4th string, and then holding the others as normal, you'll go, 3rd string, 2nd string. So. And then you're going to use that and then hop into the C. So. And for that, you're just doing C, and then you're going to hold the C formation how you would, but you're going to go 4th string, 3rd string, hop to the G. So. Just kind of repeating it so you can kind of hear the pattern. So together, the F to the C to the G would be. And that's all there is to it. The second time around, you do the same thing. But when you get to the F here, you start strumming it. Skip the C, go to the G. And that G is just 3x003. And then you're going to go back to the strumming of how the first chorus was done, and you're going to run through that twice. So it would be, or I'll show you the transition. So anyway, and it'll run through that whole chord progression twice. Exact same as the first chorus. It just does it, basically plucked out and then for 1 rotation, and then strummed for 2 rotations. And that's about all there is to it. And then, let's see, then there's just the final section. Alright, so yeah, the ending. The ending is really the same chords as the first verse, but instead of finger picked out or strummed, you just kind of drag it out in this pattern. So it'll be the F with the lead into the C, and then the G into the A. So F, C, G, A, F, C, G, C. The only difference is the last one goes. And so all it is changing the order. So the last one would just be the F, C, A minor, G, and it ends on the G. So yeah, that's all there really is to it. The chords aren't very complicated. They shouldn't give you too much trouble. I don't know how well I explained the finger picking, but I guess we'll see. So good luck, and until next time.